So I'm not gonna waste any time in today's video, man. I'm gonna get right to the video because y'all got VC to make. So look, do me a favor, drop a like on the video, smash the like button, leave a comment below, and sub to the channel if you're new, okay? So everybody pay close attention because you're gonna wanna make this build. Now look, I know what a lot of you guys are thinking, yo, Choc, why in a VC making video are you gonna talk about a build? Why are you showing us a build? I'm gonna put y'all on game onto how to make the most VC possible in a single day, and it starts with a build. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Why are you making us make a build, bro? I don't have VC in the first place. I can't afford to make a build. No, you are not putting any VC onto this build. As you guys can see, I am making a pretty trash build, okay? But this build right here, the whole point of this build is you are going to be able to get the highest shooting rating possible without putting a single dollar into this game. Now from here, as you guys can see, I'm basically just making a very, very, very average build. Everything else is kind of irrelevant. You're just kind of gonna go up one until you fill out your stats, so you can go up on your playmate and go up on your ball handle. It don't really matter because all that's going to matter is from here. We're gonna move forward. As you guys can see, it's gonna be a catch and shoot ace, okay? It's gonna be a catch and shoot ace, and make sure that you guys are paying close attention and smashing the like button, not wasting any time. I'm trying to put all my people on how to get VC, because look, I remember the days where I was young and I couldn't ask my parents for money. They weren't gonna give me an extra $100 on top of just buying the game. So look, for your team, does not really matter. You are a shooting guard though, so you want to play off rip. I just go to the Lakers. I like playing with the Lakers. LeBron and AD make the game easy for me. In my personal opinion, I got the Lakers. But you want to go to the best possible team, okay? You don't want to go to a trash team, or it's going to make your experience a lot more difficult. If you have Rebirth, obviously use Rebirth, but I know some of y'all might have just got the game, which is why you don't have VC yet. And I'm going to go ahead and say no. You don't have to have a Rebirth. It makes absolutely no difference. So as you can see, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get through the cutscenes. He's going to talk to us. We're going to experience and start our NBA career, okay? So look, yep, he's talking, yada, yada, yada. All that's cool, whatever, but I want to show you guys the build. So off rip, the reason that you make the build like this is you start right away with an 88 mid-range and an 88 3. When you are playing my career on rookie, it is going to be very easy for you to make shots with an 88 mid-range and an 88 3. And again, we have not put a single dollar into this game, and we already start with the ability to shoot. And if we get to the basket, we have close shots, so we can make close shots. Now from here, there's a couple of settings that you guys need to change, and the reason that you are going to do this is in order to make the games as quick as possible, okay? So we're going to do a camera shake. We're going to go ahead and turn that off. Action replays, we're going to put that on never. Highlight play, camera cuts, we're going to put that off. After basket, camera cuts, we're going to put that on never. The whole point in doing this is basically to make your game as quick as possible, because the quicker we can get games done, the more VC we can make. For the commentary language, you're going to put this on Spanish, okay? Because then you don't have to watch the long halftime shows with Shaq and Ernie. Basically, you want to go through and turn all of this stuff off. And again, the goal and point of this is to make games as quick as possible. The quicker we can get games done, the more VC we're going to make. You want to get through your season as fast as possible so you can stack VC up. And again, in the settings, I recommend you guys to put this on rookie. There is no point for you playing this on Hall of Fame. It is just going to make your experience worse. You're going to go into animations, and then obviously you're going to have a couple jump shots that you guys can choose from. The jump shot creator is free. You do not have to buy these jump shots. So you guys have an 88 overall rating. You have several different options you guys can choose from, and you will be more than okay. The whole point in this is getting that 88 is going to make your experience a lot better. But as you guys can see, all of these greens are the NBA players we can choose from. You guys can use any jump shot that you guys like. Again, the game is on rookie. It's going to be relatively easy to shoot regardless. Another feature that I almost forgot to talk about was the short press and hold thing. You guys are going to want to turn this on, okay? That's going to make these cutscenes go by way quicker. You guys know how slow they are. You can get it done way quicker by turning this on. So after you do all this, bro, what you guys are going to want to do is you're going to go basically, and you're going to go over to play next game, and then you're going to hold A and go to the backstage. All right, you're going to go through this loading screen. You're going to get to the backstage. You guys can see already off rip, we have a quest for 2,500 VC. Essentially, we are going to start getting 1 million quests where the VC starts adding up. And as you go through your quest, you are going to get a ridiculous amount of VC throughout the year. So again, from here, what we're going to do is we're going to run right over and we're going to go ahead and talk to Donna. All right, Donna is your PR lady, and we are going to breeze through this. Again, like I said, you're not really taking your time to stop and watch any of this play out. If you guys want to do that, be my guest, but that is not the objective of this. Again, I am trying to get you guys as much VC as possible so you guys can just get out there and have fun. Again, this is tedious. It takes a lot of time, but at the end of the day, it is saving you money and it is going to help you out a ton. Now, when you're answering these questions, you're always going to want to go ahead and go with the team chemistry. Okay, team chemistry is going to make you guys a starter quicker. Fans will come over time. You don't even care about that. You just want to do team chemistry, because the more you do team chemistry, the more you're going to be able to get on a court. And all of this stuff is irrelevant. Like I said, you guys can go through all this. It does not make a difference. This is just, things that 2K implemented because they think it'll make the game more fun. You're going to get this done as quickly as possible, and then boom. Now from here, you're going to run over over and talk to Patrick about endorsements. This is going to complete the quest. Okay, so boom, yeah, we're talking to Patrick. I don't know why he's the endorsement guy, but he is. Okay, so you're going to equip your skill slot. You're going to want to equip shooting ones because, again, that's kind of what we got going. I would say do open season because that's for 2 wide open shots. It should be easy to do. And you want to pick the ones that are basically going to make you get your attributes up easiest because, again, keep in mind, you have low ratings. Okay, so I'll just put these 2 on. Doesn't really matter. You can go through and pick whichever ones you guys want. And then as you guys can see from here, I'm going to go ahead and run over and start my game. This is the only game that you actually have to try in, okay? In this game, it sets you up very well to play this game and lock in. You want to put up as many points as possible. You just want to play good, okay? Because it sets the tempo for the whole season. So I'm going to go ahead and play this game. I'm not going to make you guys sit there and watch it, and then I'll catch back up with you guys when the time comes. If you want to make the game even easier on yourself, you can do a little bit of shoot arounds in the warm-ups. Although, again, I would not recommend you guys to do this, but if you guys were really feeling it, you are more than welcome to. I wouldn't do it, but again, if you guys are somebody that doesn't think that you can make wide open shots, that's how you can go ahead and start the game with more takeover, a higher 3-point rating. I'm going to go ahead and skip through all this, and we'll catch back up in a second. Now, I did just want to give a little pro tip for those of you guys who are struggling for some reason in these games. If you run to the corner, you can literally shoot the ball wide open every single time. And even if they are near you, they're not going to get a contest on it. As you guys can see by my jumper, I have a really slow jump shot on. I put Carmelo Anthony's jump shot on just to kind of try to speed through this, and I've never shot with it before, and it's pretty slow, and honestly, they're still not contesting it. Like, look, here's another example. I call for the ball, he's on me in the corner, I catch it, shoot it, it's gonna be wide open every time. I missed it, but as you can see, the shot is literally wide open. So if you put a good jumper on, especially a jumper that you know, because I don't know this jumper, you put a good jumper on that you know, you should basically be able to put up 80, 90 points in your first game easily. The same concept also applies to like hitting your teammates who are open in the corner. Like, let me see if I can get one right now. There's really nobody in the corner. But if you hit them and then you press the shoot button, usually they'll shoot the ball and they usually make it from the corner. The corner is like just an easy high green window. So if you also want to pass the ball, get your team chemistry up, that's another way to go about that. So after you get your first game done, you are going to be able to start skipping games, and all you are going to play is key games. So you guys are going to start your first key game, which is actually going to be in the in-season tournament. Okay, so you guys are going to start that game up, and immediately what you're going to do in the game is you're going to pick up 4 fouls. Now the whole point of picking up 4 fouls is we want to become a starter as quickly as we possibly can. And when we get 4 fouls, we are able to get the game done quicker. So when you pick up 4 fouls, it's basically going to put you in the game again in the fourth quarter. You do not have the option to sub out yet, so you are going to finish this game. Okay, you guys are going to get put into the game in the fourth quarter, and you guys are going to finish this game out, and that is going to get you guys through the game as quickly as possible rather than playing 4 quarters. I also want to be very clear that 2K made it where if you get more than 4 fouls, you are not going to get VC. I understand that it's 6 to foul out, but get 4 fouls and do not pick up your 5th. So what I would recommend is you guys to put the controller down, because you don't want to accidentally run into a screen or get a blocking foul or something. If you pick up a 5th foul, you will lose the 700 or 800 VC that you get at the end of a game. Now in the NBA Cup, what you guys are going to want to do is you guys are going to want to win the first 4 games, and then you're going to want to lose the 5th and 6th game. Now you're going to lose the 5th and 6th game, and it kind of glitches out the system and doesn't give you guys as many quests that you will have to do. It's very important. If you do win these games, it is not the end of the world, but if you want to make this go as quickly as you possibly can, you want to lose that 5th and 6th game. And honestly, when you lose the 5th game, you can close your app and lose the 6th game and not close the app until after the 6th game. Basically what that's going to do is it's basically going to allow you guys to go all the way to the finals through simming. The whole point of this is you guys are going to want to become a starter as quickly as possible, and then you guys are basically trying to get to the FIBA qualifiers, because the FIBA qualifiers give you so much more points. Okay, so once you guys do become starters, you do not have to play out the whole fourth quarter. Once you become a starter, you can get into the fourth quarter and make your team go up by 25 or more, which, because you are on a good team and you are a starter, your AI is going to play good, so naturally you will always be up a lot. And then you are going to basically to be able from there to sim out while asking for VC. So if you go up 25 points at any point in the game, you can basically say ask out and receive VC, which is again what you guys want, because we are going for VC in doing this. Now after your 3rd key game, you are going to get endorsements. So what I would recommend you guys to do is to sign to Jordan, because this is going to make you guys the most VC possible. It has a lot of winnings based incentives, which you guys are going to be winning a lot of games. But if you do not think that you're going to be winning a lot of games, my second best recommendation would be signing with Nike. You can't really go wrong with Nike or Jordan. I would not recommend signing with any of the other brands. Nike or Jordan are going to get you guys the most VC possible. Obviously, when you do get to the playoffs, the goal is to get through as quickly as possible. So you're going to try to sim games and try to win them without playing. If you do have to jump into series and win the series, obviously that is going to be what you need to do. But you guys are going to try to simulate as many games as possible. The whole point of this is trying to rush and get to the FIBA tournament. Now, once you do get through the season, you need to do the FIBA qualifiers and the FIBA tournament. And it's the same method when you get into this game. You are going to foul early and then ask to sim out with VC again, okay? The whole point of this is it's a FIBA tournament. You are on Team USA. You are going to be blowing them out every single time, and you guys are going to make a ridiculous amount of VC because the FIBA tournament has high VC payouts. You are going to continually do these methods, rinse and repeat throughout seasons, and again, you are going to be stacking VC. It's the most efficient way to get VC in this game. When you execute this the right way, because the FIBA tournaments are paying $25,000 each, there are multiple quests that give you 10,000 VC. You're making 30,000 in endorsements, your key games. You are basically going to be earning up to 600 to 750,000 VC per day if you really lock in and do this right. And again, it's very tedious and it takes a lot of work, but you are getting a ridiculous amount of VC without having to upload your credit card. Now, personally, in my opinion, if you guys have the money laying around, I would rather put a little bit of money onto the game, just because I feel like when you're playing a video game, you should be able to enjoy it. You shouldn't be like working a second job, which is essentially what this does kind of feel like. And there are other VC methods out there, but this is by far the fastest and the most effective. There's other ways that you can go about getting VC, but this method right here is the one that is going to get you the most per hour, and it's going to get you the most bang for your buck. And if you guys enjoyed this video at all, man, please do me a huge favor. Make sure that you guys smash the like button and let me know in the comment section. And let me know what else you guys want to see on the channel, because I read my comments all the time. A lot of people have been saying, yo, Choc, you're dropping all these builds, but I got no VC for it. And guess what? You got a VC video. So let me know what you guys want to see, man, and I will get it done. I love you guys. As always, your boy Choc. Stay tuned for more, and I'm out. Peace.